parable of the unforgiving servant. The parable of the unforgiving servant, also known as ungrateful servant, unmerciful servant, or wicked servant, but not to be confused with the parable of the debtors. It appears in the Gospel of Matthew. According to Matthew chapter 18 verses 21 to 35, it is important to forgive others as we are forgiven by God. Matthew chapter 18 verses 23 to 35, King James Version. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which owed him 10,000 talents. But forasmuch as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife, and children, and all that he had, and payment to be made. The servant therefore fell down, and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. But the same servant went out, and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence, and he laid hands on him, and took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that thou owest. And his fellow servant fell down at his feet, and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison, till he should pay the debt. So when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that was done. Then his Lord, after that he had called him, said unto him, O thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all that debt, because thou desiredst me. Shouldest not thou also have had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord was wroth, and delivered him to the tormentors, till he should pay all that was due unto him. So likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if why ye from your hearts forgive not every one his brother their trespasses. The moral of the story is to treat others the way you want to be treated. The servant who was spared should be understanding and empathetic towards other servant, but instead refuses to forgive his debt. This parable teaches us two things about sin. First, it is beyond our capacity to repay, and second, it is greater than any offense we have suffered or could suffer at the hands of others. Without really seeing ourselves as impoverished sinners, we cannot appreciate Almighty's grace and cannot truly forgive others as we should. For if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Matthew chapter 6 verse 14.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.